I'm Elddis Jenkinson, the Caravan expert, and welcome to my Caravan channel. Well, welcome to another video. I've come to look at the Xplore 554. This is a transverse fixed bed and washroom, lounge at the front. Now this comes in at something ridiculous like 17 or 18,000 pounds or thereabouts. I'll tell you at the end of the video, of course, as I normally say. Its weight is around about 1300 kilos MTPLM, and yet it's not basic. Xplores are one of my favourite tourers. My other favourite was and still is the Sprite range. It is a very, very good range, and that probably tops the bill. But having said that, these definitely have earned a place on the market for a good, no-nonsense, practical touring caravan that's light to tow and yet still comes with a decent bit of kit. So, without further ado, let's go and have a look at the 2021 Xplore 554, because this is a van. If there's two of you, although it sleeps four, could be right up your alley. Let's go and have a look. Well, here I am inside the 554, and forgive the box here because this van is actually sold. I think it just literally fell on the forecourt off the transporter and was sold. Hence the big box of all the bits and pieces to go with it. But let's just move this away. Oops. Let's have a look at this front lounge. Now the lounge is a short lounge, so it means that you can't exactly stretch out here, but it's very comfortable. The upholstery is brilliant. You know, it really is good quality upholstery. You've got your nice scatter cushions. The soft furnishings are very, very well cheerful, just what you want when you're on holiday. You have, of course, a fold out table here, little coffee table, and also, because you've no sunroof, now before you start sort of crying about no sunroofs, the advantage is you get a decent overhead storage, and I think we've forgotten about that. I like all this new sort of finish. It looks really good and contemporary. It really looks the part. And also what you've got, of course, here is LED downlighters and a high key roof vent. Now you don't have any corner spots apart from here at the other end. Of course they're LEDs, so they're not going to take any power up. But the speakers in here, just up the, can you just see there, underneath the lockers, and there's your radio plus your aerial, which is a Teleco one. It's French. It's very much like the Status TV aerial, and should work well. But this front lounge really is a nice sort of area place to be. And that window is quite big, so you can see what everyone's doing on park. And basically, yeah, you can't really knock it. Slats for your double, and of course you've got slats there for the bed bases and plenty of room underneath that. What you don't have, put that back down, is you don't get access flaps on the seat bases, which is okay, you know, I do like to have on, but on this sort of price of van, well, I'm not too concerned. The access hatch there is for the van's electrics. Right, let's have a quick look around the kitchen area. Well, for a kitchen in a what you'd class as an entry-level tourer, again, you can't complain at all. Great size sink. There's obviously a drain that goes on there. You have 2 plug sockets, of course, and also you get a 3 burner hob and an oven stroke grill, which is quite a decent one. It's a Thetford and Spark ignition. You also have the Dometic fridge, so a little freezer up there, plus good storage, and you even get the dovetail joints on there, which is very unusual in this day and age. But good storage, and not bad regarding worktop as well. Although, strangely enough, I would have thought they may have just put lift up floppy just to extend it. You get the 2 plug sockets, I might have mentioned that already, your light switch there, and also there's some downlighters to keep the kitchen well lit up, and good storage, plus as well some LED downlighters there on the ceiling. So pretty well equipped, and also you get some worktop across here as well. Well, you're going to use this mainly to put your TV on, and there's 2 main sockets there plus 12-volt socket and your aerial socket, and of course you get some more useful storage. And there's one of your blown air heating outlets, because this is a Wales system. They don't use the Truma system. So some good storage, it's really good. Because the Wales system operates is your switches here for your hot water, etc., and a good old-fashioned, easy to read control panel, just like I've got my Bailey Ranger, same one. Brilliant, dead easy to understand. Right, let's go and have a look at that bedroom. Well, it's a transverse bed, and you know, at one time you'd not got anything like this in an entry-level tourer, but thankfully, you know, Elddis do this in the Xplore, and I'm really glad they do too. You've got a decent wardrobe in here, some more drawer storage underneath, and I quite like the little bed rest, headrest. It looks really good. You've got some LED lighting. You've no little shelf there, but I wouldn't expect that at this price range. But you've got some really decent storage above you, and you also get a roof vent as well. Now, they've not forgotten putting a TV up here. Okay, you don't get a TV stand, but you've got the socket here for it, a 12-volt socket as well, and your aerial socket. Plus, of course, as well, this bed, you've got storage under there. Sorry about this. And of course, this slides out as well. Oops, sorry about that. This does slide out as well to give you that extra length come bedtime. So more storage here has got a wardrobe. That'd be my wardrobe. That bigger one would be my wife's, and even that wouldn't be probably big enough. I don't know. She doesn't watch these videos, so I'm okay saying that. And you get a super sized mirror there, plus a solid divider here to go into the washroom. Now the washroom is quite narrow, but it's got quite, you know, it's quite, but it's still very practical. And again, for such a tourer this is aimed at, and the money it's aimed at, I think this is very good. Got your Thetford cassette loo in there, of course. Okay, it's no thrills, but there's a nice little hand basin. It's a good deep hand basin, nice tap to it as well. Under cupboard storage there. Again, another mirror, which, you know, they could have done with not probably putting the mirror actually into the where the bedroom is and saved themselves a few coppers, but they didn't. And of course, you've got the shower room here with an LED light, and of course the doors. Now the only little downside is here, I would like to see, again, I do crawl on about this probably, but a roof vent in there to let the steam out would have been quite good. Although having said that, this one here will do the job. And also you don't have a window in here, which is a bit of a shame, because a window in a washroom, I think, you know, and a frosted one, good to have. Now we've got some more storage here. So this is really good. It's very practical, really. There's no doubt about it. Yeah. This really does what it does. And I think a couple touring in winter or summer will find this van really adequate, to be quite honest. And it feels pretty sturdy as well, to be honest with you. Okay, let's go and have a summary. Well, my summary is, on the 554, this is an excellent two-berth tourer. It'll sleep up to 4, as I've already mentioned, and it is classed obviously as a 4-berth. But do you know what? For 2 people, this is so easy to tow. It's not massively wide. I think it's about 7'4" wide in old money. I say things will come up on the end of the video. But you've got great storage. You've got LED lights under it. There's LED ceiling lighting, so you will never be in the dark in this tourer at all. And I like the light wood. I like the contemporary and how they've made the Xplore still feel fresh. Now, whether the exterior will get an upgrade in profile design for 2022 remains to be seen. Personally, I think it probably could do with now a bit of a tweak about. But do you know what? These are selling like hotcakes, and I can see why. Because the Explorer does as everything it says on the tin. And I really like the fact is that it feels spacious. I like the end washroom. Okay, there's no window in there. I can live with that. But it just will do whatever you need, and it'll feel comfortable too. For the money, this takes some beating. Would you really want to spend much more on a tourer for extra bit of upholstery and some more curved lockers and things? If you really want value, and I'm one of those people that does like value, then I think the Xplore range is pretty hard to beat. The only criticism I've got about the Xplore range, it could do with having a few more layouts in it. It would be good to see. I know they have done over the years and played around with it, but things like the 304, the 422, and the I think it's 586, which I've reviewed on the channel. That's 6-berth, and that's a brilliant van. But this is a super tourer at around 1300 kilos, loaded up. It really does take some beating. So I say, don't spend too much money if you don't really want to. If you want to, fair enough, go up for the next models and what have you. But these, don't be ashamed, because these are brilliant tourers. and I do wholly recommend the Xplore range. So, from Preston Caravans and Motorhomes, and this has been sold, by the way, so they've just literally let me have the key just to pop my head around and do this video, so I'm very, very fortunate for that before it goes. I will bid you farewell, and please keep subscribing, please keep giving those comments, and I hope you do like the videos. I just tell them as they are, basically what I think of the vans, and a few of you remarked about that, and you quite enjoy that. So as I say, I'm not backed by anybody, I'm just basically sales independent. And also I've got some book news as well coming soon. There's another new book coming out for next year. If you're into nostalgia, it's all about caravanning in the 70s. So what people did, where they went, what sort of caravans they had, what tow cars they had, and what accessories they had. Anyway, enough of that. I shall say goodbye, and well, I'll sit back and enjoy the view, although it is caravans basically. The Xplore is a cracking van. I do say go and have a look at them. I don't think you'll be disappointed. I'm not.